Now it's time to meet tonight's 10 brand new contestants. They are Greg Craig from Kincardineshire, Penny Smith from Gloucestershire, Graham Hickin from West Yorkshire, Gary Birch from the West Midlands, Steve Cornfield from the West Midlands, Gary Durnford from Cheshire, Alan Matthews from West Midlands, Peter Dauncey from London, Margaret Roberts from Cheshire, and Jim Chaplin from the West Midlands. Good luck, everybody. Fastest finger first, then. Whoever puts the 4 answers in the correct order in the fastest time, next to play for £1 million. No calling out, please, in the audience. I want them to concentrate. Fastest finger first. Here comes the question. Put these traditional bingo calls in order from lowest value to highest. 2 little ducks, clickety-click, Kelly's Eye, 2 fat ladies. This is where we find out how our contestants spend their evenings. Right, 4 in order. The right order then. Lowest, first of all, Kelly's Eye 1, then going up 2 little ducks is 22, clickety-click is 66, 2 fat ladies 88. That's the right order. I'm intrigued to know how many got it right. Then we want to know who got it right fastest. These got it right. Quite a few. Who was fastest? Graham Hickin in 6.77 seconds. I'm going to be serious with you, haven't I? So you know your bingo. You ready for this?
I was ready for what I did.
Come on, let's do it. Let's try and get you £1 million. So this is Graham Hickin. He's a civil servant from Pontefract. Up there in the audience tonight is his mate Jim. And watching at home, our wife Leslie and the kids Claire, Martin and Jamie. Macho Man Graham here is obsessed with American football. He used to play. And Bugs Bunny.
I've got Bugs Bunny glasses, Bugs Bunny pens, Bugs Bunny keyrings. Nearly every pair of socks I've got has got Bugs Bunny on them. Bugs Bunny boxer shorts, Bugs Bunny watch.
How old are you, Graham?
39 going on 3.
Also, I can't help noticing.
Yeah, me neither.
I can't help noticing that one of your arms is sort of stuck inside your shirt.
Yep.
What have you done?
Got a cheap shirt with only one sleeve.
Oh, it's going to be a long night. What is it? The arm, the collarbone? What?
I fell off a motorbike and broke my collarbone.
Ah. But you were fastest finger, no problem at all. So that hand's obviously working well. Graham here is just 15 correct answers away from winning £1 million. Now, to help him get that far, he's got 3 lifelines. He's got 50-50. You can phone a friend and ask this audience. Now, remember, as always, I don't have any answers here on my screen until Graham gives me his final answer and it goes orange. Right, you ready for this?
Yep, as I'll ever be.
Fingers crossed, touch Bugs Bunny. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Let's have a look. What's the characteristic harsh sound made by a duck? Meow. Quack. Moo. Or woof?
That's a quack.
Final answer?
Oh, yes.
It's the right answer. You got £100. Well done. Oh, you're on a roll, Graham. You know that ducks quack and you know the bingo calls. Right, for £200. Here it comes. Complete this proverb. Too many cooks. Butter no parsnips, cry over spilt milk, spoil the broth, burn the toast.
Spoil the broth.
It's the right answer, Graham. You got £200. Question number 3 is worth £300. Which of these creatures famously features in the opening titles of Coronation Street? Budgerigar, guinea pig, cat, armadillo.
I'm dying to say that. It's a cat.
It's the right answer. It's a cat. It's good. Very famous cat. Yeah, you don't get a lot of armadillos outside the Rover's Return. Right, you got £300. Have a look at question number 4. No problem at all so far. It's worth £500. Here it comes. Which word can be used to mean a group of whales? Train, school, coach, drill.
It's a school.
It's a school. It's the right answer. You got £500. Take your time. Here it is, question number 5. Which of these is the name of a popular Tchaikovsky ballet? The firecracker, the nutcracker, the Chinese cracker, the Christmas cracker.
The Nutcracker.
You're not really up on your ballet, are you?
No, I know a little bit.
You know enough to get £1,000. Well done.
Thank you.
Have a look at question number 6. It's worth £2,000. The Epcot Centre is a feature of which tourist attraction? Alton Towers, Disney World, Universal Studios, Millennium Dome.
It's in Disney World.
Been there?
No, my mate's just come back from honeymoon there.
Final answer?
Final answer.
No problem at all. Worth £2,000. Well done, Graham. Epcot Centre is out in Florida. You got 2,000. You've still got 3 lifelines. Have a look at question number 7. It's worth 4,000, Graham. Take your time. Which law states that if anything can go wrong, it will? Parkinson's law, Boyle's law, Murphy's law, Cole's law.
It's Murphy's Law, but I prefer the English version.
Final answer?
Final answer.
It's the right answer. You got £4,000. Cole's law is actually a salad dish. Right, you've got £4,000. Have a look. Have a look at question number 8. You've got 3 lifelines left. You are 8 away from 1 million. Take your time, have a look. What's the longest side of a right-angled triangle called? Why are you grinning?
I've got a maths teacher who taught me when I was about 14 to 16 years old, and if I didn't know this now, he'd appear from over there and brain me with a mallet.
Okay, so you reckon you know what's going to come up on the screen?
Hypotenuse.
If it doesn't come up, panic, okay? Hypoderm, hypothesis, hypotenuse, hypocrite.
Hypotenuse.
Final answer?
Final answer.
It's the right answer. He'll be terribly pleased. You've got £8,000. Okay, Graham, you've got £8,000. You've got 3 lifelines left. It's question number 9. It's worth £16,000. Here it comes. Garston, Riverside and Woolton are parliamentary constituencies in which city? Newcastle, Manchester, Liverpool, Birmingham.
Walton's in Liverpool. Liverpool.
Lose 7,000 if you're wrong.
Liverpool.
Final answer.
Final answer.
You got £16,000. Graham, you're going well. Let's have a look at question number 10. It's worth a check on the spot for at least £32,000. That's the minimum you leave here with tonight, and here it comes. Laura Davis is a famous name in which sport? Why are you grinning at me?
She's a lady golfer.
Sounds like she's here in the audience. Okay, have a look. Hockey, golf, badminton, show jumping.
Golf.
Final
Only
answer.
answer you're going to get. Golf.
Golf. Final answer.
Final answer.
You know, you've done it. You've got £32,000. Well done, Graham. Oh. So, Graham, you know the situation. Whatever happens, you go home with at least £32,000, and you don't want to touch the cheque, do you?
No.
So that really spooks you out. You don't want to touch it.
No, not touch it.
Have a look at question number 11. It's worth £64,000. Here it is. Queen Elizabeth I belonged to which
Sorry.
royal house? It's worth 64 grand. York, Lancaster, Tudor, Stuart.
She's a Tudor.
Seem very confident.
Henry VIII, Henry Tudor, Queen Elizabeth I, his daughter.
Saying Tudor.
Yep.
Final answer.
Final answer.
You've got £64,000 and you've still got 3 lifelines. How you feeling now?
Fine.
Good.
Liar, liar.
Well, I know for all sorts of reasons Leslie and the kids couldn't get down. They would have loved to have been down here tonight. But if you listen, we have got a message.
Hi Graham, it's me. Everybody sends a love. Claire Martin and Jamie send you a big kiss and do your best and hurry up home.
Cheers, kid.
All right, mate, you've got £64,000 at the moment. You've still got 3 lifelines. You've got 50-50, you've got phone a friend, you've got ask the audience. No pressure, audience. Have a look at question number 12. What type of plant is a stinkhorn? Fern, moss, conifer, fungus. Take as long as you need. It's worth £125,000.
I've got a feeling it's a fungus. 50-50.
Okay, computer, take away 2 wrong answers. Leave Graham just the right answer and the 1 remaining wrong answer.
It's a fungus.
You're going to play. You don't have to play. You've still got 2 lifelines. You've got 4
It's a
questions.
fungus. It's a fungus.
Final answer.
It's a fungus.
You're a brave man, Graham. You had £64,000. You could have walked away. You just won £125,000.
I thought I would have done that.
Have a look at this. I know you hate these checks, but I think you might like them.
No, I ain't looking.
But just have a peep at it.
Show them.
You don't have to touch it. It looks nice, trust me on this.
I believe
This
it.
has paid Graham Hickin £125,000. Okay? You've still got 2 lifelines. You've got to phone a friend, and you've got to ask the audience. If you go for the next question and give me a right answer, it's worth £250,000, £250,000. Take as long as you need. Have a look at question number 13 of 15. You are 3 away from £1 million. Here it comes. Spiro Agnew was the vice president to which US president? Lyndon B. Johnson, Richard Nixon, Gerald Ford, Jimmy Carter.
Let's ask this lot.
It's a new lifeline called Ask This Lot.
Yep.
Okay, this lot, serious money. You don't have to take their answer, Graham. Let's have a look. This is the question, everybody, on your keypads, please. Spiro Agnew was the vice president to which US president? A, B, C, or D? It's worth £250,000. All vote now. %37% are saying Nixon.
That's what I thought.
26 Johnson, 20 Ford. You've got to phone a friend.
Let me phone Geezer. Geezer, Gary.
Gary, okay.
Gary, Geezer, yeah.
Okay, you don't have to take his answer, let's listen. 30 seconds telling the question, 4 possible answers. One of those is worth £250,000. You've got £125,000.
Hello.
Gary?
Yo.
Hiya, it's Chris Tarrant here on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Good evening.
Hello, Chris.
It's quite exciting here at the moment. We've got Graham here from Pontefract. You know Graham as your mate?
Who?
Graham. Yeah, I can tell you're one of his mates. Graham, he's doing okay, he needs your help.
Lovely.
Okay.
Right, away.
Next voice you hear will be Graham to tell you the question. There are 4 possible answers. One of those is the right answer. That's the one we want to try and find. Okay.
Let's cook.
Okay, Graham, your time starts now.
Gary.
Yo.
Spiro Agnew was the vice president to which US president? Lyndon B. Johnson, Richard Nixon, Gerald Ford, Jimmy Carter.
God. Graham, I don't know. I've got a feeling.
Go on, tell me your feeling.
I think it was Nixon.
I do too.
Okay, mate.
Geezer,
Okay, mate.
you're a diamond, Geezer, mate. Thanks a bunch, mate.
Cheers, bud. Best of luck.
You've got £125,000. It's worth £250,000. You do lose £93,000.
Richard Nixon.
Why are you suddenly so confident?
I'm not. I swore I weren't going to do this.
Well
And
done.
now Richard Nixon.
Final answer.
I'm getting into euphoria.
Final
Go,
answer.
Go, Richard Nixon.
You just won £250,000. $250,000. Now, Graham, I know you hate the look of these cheques,
Don't even know what they look like.
but they quite like them. At this moment, you can walk away with that cheque. I know you don't want to see it, but we do. It's worth £250,000. Can I ask you what this money means to you? $250,000 you've got at the moment. You're 2 away from $1 million. What does that mean?
You get that little number 5 down there. That's about the most money the most money I've ever had in my life at one time. Just to be able to do what I want is about £8,000 when I got made redundant in 1988. Being made redundant, £8,000 don't go a long way. Our Martin's got cerebral palsy, he's in a wheelchair. I want to make an house to keep moving.
You can walk away, Graham, with $250,000. You've got no lifelines left, OK? You're 2 questions between you and $1 million, but you don't have to go for it at all. The next question's worth £500,000. Have a look at it. Graham, if you do go for it and give me a wrong answer, you lose £218,000. Have a look at question number 14. It's worth $500,000, the most anyone's ever won in the UK on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Question number 14 of 15. Which of these Russian names means fellow traveller? Sputnik, Vostok, Soyuz, Voskhod.
Today. I'm going.
You're not going to change your mind, are you?
Nope, they all mean something. They all could mean it. I mean, Voskhod, no, ain't heard of. Sputnik, Vostok, Soyuz, they're all up in space. I think Sputnik's a satellite, Vostok's a rocket, the Soyuz I'm not sure about. So I think that Vostok's probably fellow traveller from a rocket going with a fella in it. And the Soyuz, I'm not sure what that is, so ta-da.
Final answer.
Final answer, I'm off that way.
Do you want to look at the cheque yet? You can have a look at it
now.
now. Just have a look at it. Graham goes back to Pontefract, to Leslie and the kids with £250,000 worth. Top man. And I know you couldn't care less, but I will tell you, if you'd followed your inklings at all and gone for Vostok,
Yep.
you'd have just lost £218,000. The right answer is actually Sputnik. It means fellow traveller. Give him a huge hand. He goes back to Pontefract, £250,000 better off. Good on him. Good on. Solid. Good on.